I'd like to talk about EOM. EOM stands for Enterprise Output Manager. It's a single-stop solution for all your output management needs. It can modernize and route application outputs from various sources to various destinations, and many clients have been using it successfully over a number of years. EOM can help you manage your output remotely, as well as reduce carbon footprint, sometimes significantly if you are still using paper-based output. It also significantly automates workflows, especially involving a number of users, so that you can take advantage of that automation. At a glance, this is what is new in EOM 14.2, and I will take you through these features in detail now. The first feature I would like to talk about is the ability to set the PDF resolution. So earlier, there was no option to set the PDF resolution. This was a problem for some customers who needed to print very high resolution documents. So now we allow you to specify what is the resolution you need for the PDF documents. And this could be even as high as 2400 dpi, which allows you to create a very high quality PDF output. The next feature I'd like to talk about is the ability to create grayscale and black and white TIFF files. Earlier, there was no option. You had to print them in color or set the output for a color TIFF file. Now we have added a new property called color settings to print attributes. So you can now select whether you need a full scale, full color, or a grayscale or a black and white output. The next feature is the ability to specify how you want to skip lines. So if you had specified to skip a certain number of lines and the page you're currently on does not have that many lines, if it goes to the next page, it would completely ignore the previous skip lines that it was on the previous page. If you have selected this option to be yes, then this feature would actually generate enough number of carriage returns so that the number of lines to be skipped, even if it exceeds the current page, would continue to the next page. Another feature we have added is the backup attribute name in the logs. So if you have set a number of backup attributes for your backup job, the EOM logs would now include them. So this would really be useful in a scenario where you have another .NET application, say written in C#, which consumes these logs. So this additional information would be additional kind of trigger or some sort of information that these log consumers can pick up. Or even if you have a user who is reading these logs, this additional information would actually be useful for them to understand the context better. Finally, we have added qualification for Windows Server 2019. A number of our customers are switching to 2019 Server, and this adds to the number of Windows flavors that EOM currently supports. So as you can see, now we have support for Windows 10, 8.1, and the Windows servers 2019, 2016, going back to 2012 R2 and 2012 as well. So that's all we had to cover about the new features of Operation Sentinel and EOM. If you have any questions, feel free to write to us and we'll be happy to address them. Thank you.